Well, welcome to my shop again this morning. I thought we would experiment with a little display piece here using dragonflies as the centerpiece. I hesitate to call it a puzzle. It's not really a puzzle, but could sort of be interpreted to be one. It's going to be a nice balance. I call it dragonfly balance. And basically what we're going to do is cut out these little dragonflies, stand them up, and make a nice display piece. People who are interested in dragonflies, they have an interesting history. They go back quite a way, and they're really quite decorative if you look at them and study them. Some of them historically have been quite large too. I think they went back in time and found some fossils of old ones that are about 30 inches long, which is one humongous dragonfly. And then Chinese culture and other cultures, I'm sure they had all kinds of symbolic meaning for these critters, and they usually symbolize strength in the old days. Well, in any event, it's going to be a symbol of beauty for us. I'm going to cut this out of a piece of poplar, and we'll see how that does. And this is about, I'd say it's about 3/4 of an inch to an inch thick. So we're going to cut very carefully and slowly with it and see what we can come up with. First thing we want to do, of course, let me back this off a bit. First thing we want to do is take some green painter's tape, of course. Help to smooth the blade's movement here. Just wrap this block up. Okay, we got the block nicely wrapped here. If you want this pattern, you can download it from my Etsy store. It costs $3.50, not a gigantic sum. But you'll get this pattern, and you'll get a bunch of other little patterns along with it too. Might be kind of fun to cut out. More importantly, you'll be supporting my web camera here on YouTube, and I'll be able to keep this thing going. So you might want to think about picking that up. I know you can easily probably just make this up on your own, which you could do, but if you do pick up the pattern, you'll be supporting this channel as well. Okay, next up, put some paper down here, and we'll take the pattern, lay it face down there, of course, and we take our trusty old glue stick and give it a good sopping. I like to lay it on good and thick, especially on the edges so it doesn't pick up on me. Sometimes it does anyways. Okay. Take our block and put our pattern down on top there like this. And make sure it irons out nice and smooth there. Now, I'm going to drill some entry holes in this. I only need a few for these decorative circles on the bottom. The other piece is just going to fall right out of there anyways, probably between these sections here. So I'm going to go over to the drill press and put some entry holes in here. Okay, we're at the Scrollsaw. I drilled out these little entry holes here, and I'm going to just cut these pieces out now. Take your time. It's an easy cut. If you work at it slowly, you should be able to cut these out without any difficulty. I'm using a number 5 reverse tooth blade. cut out one little butterfly. I mean, not butterfly, dragonfly. Looks pretty good. And you'll notice that when I was cutting this, too, that I've got it so that it leans against this other one. So that this one is going to be a supporting dragonfly. And it's going to support the weight of this one, which will help to hold this thing together better, too, as we go along. Okay, let's cut out the rest of these one at a time. Okay, got all the pieces cut out. Got our 5 dragonflies and our nice little base with the little loop holders. Those tend to hold the butterfly up a bit too. We put it in there. You can see there's a support on either side. Alright, what I'm going to do now, I like to give these things a little bit of character. So what I'm going to do is take them over to the belt sander, all of the dragonflies, and on the front part I'm going to sculpt them a little bit, make them look a little bit more interesting. So let's go do that right now. Okay, we're right on the end of the bench sander, belt sander. I'm going to just turn this around here and there, give it a little bit of a sculpting character. Okay, here we have the finished product. All of our dragonflies balanced nicely. Comes out pretty good if you work at it, and makes a nice, interesting setup piece. You could, if you want, paint these, different colors maybe, all the same color, stain it, make it more interesting. Well, if you enjoyed this project, remember you can pick up the pattern. Just click the link down below, and you get a bunch of other free patterns with it. And try your hand at it, and let's see how you can do. Thank you very much for watching.